Come on, y'all. Everybody's tripping over this. Why?
P-A-S-C-A-L.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Pascal back at it again with another pop-up video. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Pascal Show. One word, hit that like button down below. And let's not forget to crush that subscribe button if this is your first time checking out this channel right here. Anyway, we got to jump into this story. Yes, we got an Amber Heard Aquaman 2 update. Yes, this is kind of a little bit of old news. People have been talking about this yesterday, but I felt like I should jump on and just give you guys the lowdown of what's going on. People are sitting here going, wait a second. Just a few days ago, just a week ago, everybody's sitting here going, oh, Amber Heard's been cut out of Aquaman 2. She is out of it. She's been fired from the franchise, so on and so forth, ever since her losing big time in the defamation lawsuit against Johnny Depp. But here's the thing. What's really interesting, there are tweets coming out. There is more information that has been coming out recently, and everybody's up in arms going, what the hell? Oh, my God, clutch my pearls. Well, let's take a look at this, shall we? Let me get my piece out real quick. Anyway, let's take a look at this really quick, okay? Now, this is according to Undercover Audience, okay? And I know that there's other accounts, other channels that have covered this, but I think there's a reason behind all this. Let's just keep it real. So we're going to keep this short and sweet, but here it is. Just got a confirmation that the latest Aquaman 2 test screening that was held today still had Amber Heard from start to finish. Now, I understand people losing their minds about that, going, what? I thought she was completely fired from this movie, that she was only going to be in it for 10 minutes at most. Well, we got some more information here. Probably WB is testing the waters with the public now that the trial is over. Screen time approximately around 20 to 25 minutes. Now, here's the thing. I know a lot of us are going, oh my God, oh my damn. What does this mean? Well, here it is, guys. Let's keep it straight funky. I know that everybody's tripping about this, understandably. Everyone's very upset about it. I get it. But at the same time, this does not mean anything except them just testing the waters, like that tweet says, just seeing if people still rock with Amber Heard even after the verdict. You got to remember, y'all. You have got to remember. They spent a lot of money making sure that she was in that movie. They spent a lot of time, effort, and the monies, them bags, to make sure that they had a entertaining, fun-filled Aquaman 2 so that it could live up to Aquaman 1, right? Now, I know everyone's going, but why? Well, I'm sure, didn't know that they were going to be dragged into this trial. I'm sure they didn't realize that who they were working with, all that stuff. But they know what the audience wants. And the audience wants a second Aquaman. I mean, the first one was one of the most successful DC movies ever. Let's keep it real. You know, outside of all the Batmans and stuff, okay? But it was very, very, very successful. All right. So, of course, they're going to sit there and go, all right, let's give them another one. Let's see how a number 2 does, right? Now, there's some more information out here, which is kind of crazy. We are going to get into it, but I want to show you this next tweet that Undercover Audience said as well. From what I heard, the screening of Aquaman 2 happening on the 22nd might be the one where they get a clear idea of Amber Heard's screen time. WB tested out both versions to figure out how to make her presence minimum without ruining the story and narrative. Again, you have got to remember, y'all, they spent a lot of money on her. They spent millions of dollars. And think about doing reshoots. Think about doing all that, changing their narrative, changing the story. You still have to have time for reshoots to do all that stuff. I mean, they've even pushed back their opening day for this movie to come out. They've pushed it back a whole other year because they're just trying to see if Amber Heard, this verdict is going to have a huge effect on the movie itself. Okay. And I get it. A lot of us are sitting here going, nah, man, we ain't ready. We don't want her in the movie at all. I'm seeing hashtag boycott Aquaman 2. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I really do think that things are going to change here in the very, very, very near future with this movie. I have a feeling they are really going to do some reshoots. They're going to reshoot the whole dang thing. I really do think. Not well, reshoot the whole thing with all the scenes that have to do with her. Because obviously, if right now you see on Twitter it's saying hashtag boycott Aquaman 2, they don't want that to happen. They want to make their monies back. They want to make their money back and then some. They want to see an Aquaman 3, right? And for once, I would love to see another character that isn't Batman, that isn't Superman or Wolverine have a franchise out there. You know, change it up a little bit. You feel me? Now, I do want to show you guys this other tweet because there's more. There's more. Few confirmed happenings. I have been told about today's Aquaman 2 screening. Number one, runtime is close to 215 minutes. Around 30% of the film was storyboarded animation and motion captured faces of the actors on CGI. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, which is basically kind of like the first movie. There was a lot of CGI. I mean, it was wonderfully done, but you know, what do you expect? It's underwater. How are you going to shoot that in practically? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, 3, Amber Heard was a resounding no. Okay. And 4, bats, I guess. Okay. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, here's the thing. People are feeling some type of way about this for sure. Understandably that people are feeling some type of way about seeing her face on camera. Why would they want to see a woman who has blatantly lied several times? Why would they want to see her on the screen having her cake and eating it too? No one does. Even myself, I don't want to see Aquaman 2. I have no desire to see Aquaman 2 if Amber Heard is in it. I'm going to be real. I'm not going to go watch it if she's still in it. But at the same time, the WB, they are literally looking at their test screenings. They're looking at their audience's reactions, and they're trying to see if their money was well spent or if they have to squeeze out a few more bags to replace or rewrite the narrative, the story of Aquaman 2. I got one more piece here I want to show you guys here. It's also from Undercover Audience as well, but this is something I found very funny too. So, few audience feedback from Aquaman 2 screening that happened today or yesterday. I'm sorry. Liked Jason Momoa, and Patrick Wilson, the buddy comedy act. I guess this one is more of a buddy comedy, action type of movie. Lack of a better term, kind of like a Bad Boys, if you will. Okay, like where they maybe Patrick Wilson's character and Jason Momoa's character get together and they work it out. Maybe they become friends, whatever. I don't know. Become brotherly, okay, and fight against the evildoers. God knows what it is, but like I said, what people are liking so far is the dynamics between Patrick Wilson and Jason Momoa in this buddy comedy act. And now they're saying they liked the action set pieces as well. Now, one of the things they didn't like, which is, of course, what would you expect? They're sitting here saying Amber Heard, the screenplay, Amber Heard, largely campy and cheesy humor. And finally, did we mention Amber Heard? Yeah. Apparently, they're not feeling Amber Heard at all. Okay? Now, we got to remember this too. There is also a petition out here. There is also a petition that is still out here, okay, that has been booming. That's just been skyrocketing, okay? At first, it was 3 million signatures. Then it went up all the way up to 4.5 million signatures as well, which it has already surpassed. And because those signatures have surpassed it so well, they have now pushed it to 6 million signatures, trying to get Amber Heard removed from Aquaman 2. Okay, so clearly there's has been stories and rumors going out the ass lately about how Amber Heard is officially fired, gone from the picture and whatnot. Now, here it is, guys. Let's just be real. They spent a lot of money on Amber Heard. They spent many bags on her. Maybe not as many bags as they did on Jason Momoa, but that's still money spent, and they want to make sure that that money is well spent. That's why they pushed the debut, the premiere, okay, of their movie coming out another year. And on top of that, they're doing as many test screenings as they can because they want to see if this verdict, her losing terribly in this defamation lawsuit against Johnny Depp, will have a lasting impression on her image. Will it make people want to still watch the movie regardless because they just want to support Jason Momoa and they just like Aquaman? Or is it going to be people going, nah, I don't want to support a liar. I don't want to support somebody who did that to Johnny Depp. So of course they're testing the waters. I know everybody and their mom is tripping. Everyone's going, is she in it or is she not? Well, it looks like she really is in the movie. She is in the movie, y'all, for now. But I'm telling you right now, as they continue to do more testings, as the public, as other YouTube channels, including myself, react to the fact that she is still in the movie. In fact, her time on the screen is double the amount. That shocks a lot of us, including myself. I'm surprised. I was like, wait a second. When I heard about this yesterday, I was like, wait a second. Let me hold off. Let me make sure that this is absolutely 110% true. And it looks like it is. But if you look through the forest, through the trees, and see why the WB did this and kept her story in there and her face in it and her presence and all that, I'm sure she has a lot to do with the personal storyline of Aquaman, for his through line, where his character is going to continue on to the next possible Aquaman 3, or if that story is going to bleed into another Justice League movie. God knows what's going to happen, but it obviously is important enough, and they spent a lot of time, effort, and money into having her in this movie where it's going to be very hard for them to cut around her completely and actually cut her out of the movie entirely. So of course they're going to sit there and go, well, we spent a lot of money on this woman. We need to make sure our money is well spent. But I'll tell you this, if she's testing this bad, and as we just saw a second ago, if we see that this petition is still going through the roof, people are still signing, it's past 4.5 million signatures. They've moved up the goal to 6 million signatures. If it continues to do this way, and if this boycott Aquaman 2 becomes a thing and is out here on the social medias, I'm telling you, WB ain't going to sit there and risk it. They want to make sure that they get their money back. So I'm telling you right now, I'm already predicting the future. If everybody really did not enjoy Amber Heard's performance in this movie, regardless of the verdict, I think we already know what's about to go down. Anyway, guys, comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts are on this? Okay. What are your thoughts on this? Real talk. Is she in it or is she out of it? I think they're testing the waters to see what's up. I think in the very near future, she gone. She gonna be gone. They're gonna bring in another person. Maybe they'll bring in, I don't know, the girl from Game of Thrones or something like that. Emilia Clarke, I think is her name. Maybe they'll bring her in instead so that they can do some reshoots and maybe finesse some things. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of anything, Amber Heard still gets the bag. She still got paid for her work. She just may not have her face on that screen in the very, very near future. That's the reason why they pushed everything back. They pushed everything back to 2023, y'all, because they want to have a little bit more time to make sure that their money was spent right. Anyway, comment down below, hit that like button down below. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. If you want to, please check out my merch page. Got some Amber Heard, Johnny Depp merchandise, down there as well. Check out my Patreon, hit that join button, and I got that Cash App as well. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother keep his lights on, okay? Anyway, it's time to get going. I appreciate all y'all. Got another episode, got another video coming up very, very shortly, so keep your eyes out for this. It's very important, okay? Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.